feel the dragon. We're near.
Dragon's Roost at last. I feel a strange presence.
What is your purpose here, Arisen? If you sought to live, you had naught but run and hide yourself away.
Wait, there!
Hear ye, hear ye! The prophets have spoken, friends. The dragon's return is nigh. Join the honourable Duke's ranks and help us be rid of the fell beast. The day's come to lay down rod and reel and take up the sword.
It's the dragon! Get to the boat! For your lives, go! Take a boat!
Square-eyed. Accurata de Dio mi escuadrota junto la Nestesta, Nesti, mi escurate et malaga. If you would face me. Take up arms, newly risen.
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but his heart lies silent.
If you would face me.
You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this? I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I worry for you, cuz.
The chief says your injury could be a curse from the dragon. If so, that's not something I know how to heal. But there must be a way.
We were not the only one to suffer the wrath of the worm, cuz. There were many wounded. Others, some were not so fortunate. The whole village was worried about you. They'd be well relieved to see you up and about. Perhaps you might go and see the others, if you feel well enough.
You fight for this village, and here I sit with my hands at my sides. Oh, I feel so very helpless. I tremble to our village, burned to a cinder, or swept to sea like so much driftwood. We all of us appreciate your sacrifice. Praise the Maker your home was left standing.
Though I am pleased to say most of the damage caused by the attack has been mended by now.
We've buried our new dead at the church.
Spare them a final prayer, won't you? I fear we know precious little of your condition. I only ask you not take your wellness as license for wildness. Be careful. I fear we know precious... I only ask...
That man you were speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies. Purchasing equipment here in Cassidus will make for a safer trip to the encampment.
To the encampment. This path should see us there.
We've arrived. My knowledge.
Can you hear
You're
our
a
voice?
Stone, if memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me. It must be near.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen. For they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Pray, show it now.
A Riftstone. A strange power emanates from within.
The beast comes! Hurry!
There may be prowling monsters about. That. Let us return to the encampment. We've
done as asked. Let us go and give word of it. Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Sword. Leave it to me.
With that, your trial is complete. You are the Arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt. Now, I bid you select a companion for the journey ahead. They shall serve you, and you alone, to share in your hardships and aid you in every endeavor.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the Enlistment Corps. I've heard talk of the Arisen. They say you hold dominion over the pawns. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself. But they are a clumsy lot. I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions of them. What manner of magic lets you command them so? Well, it matters not. The dragon is come. I'll welcome any help, be it pawn, arisen, farmer or fishwife. Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest? As you will. Repose is the better part of readiness.
I am impressed.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For truth? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these heads to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title.
Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose. Good judgment, swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital. But a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply. I cannot say what the purse may hold. You'll need your strength. It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you'll have no trouble catching up. We'll meet at the Way Castle. Till then, I bid you rest well. 'Tis a long road ahead.
A terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What was it? It's been dispatched then? Thank the Maker. Hold a moment. Is Kina not with you? She was said to lead the village in search of art for your wounds. I thought you accompanied her. These are dark times for a girl alone in the wilds. Any idea where she might be off to?
Well sturdy, this place.
We'll need Kina's help for this. Let's ask at the village.
Have a look at her quarters.
My kind knows neither death
It will
nor
be easier going searching this
There's
area
likely
now.
one reason.
Why not
Well,
the
Madeline,
trails?
this is a fine bit of fortune you've come into. Come to grow.
Fine, what to do. If only there was some hero to aid a poor, unfortunate lass such as I.
Oh, I know you. You took up steel and drove the dragon from Cassidus, yes? I heard about that. And of course you know me. I come here now and again to restock my wares. You do recall me, yes? Madeline? Finest peddler in all Grancis? Ravishing beauty of legend and song? Madeline. Well, no matter. I've bigger problems. These are dark days, so terrible as to drive even I to the brink of tears. And yet, just when I need the aid of one both clever and strong, you arrive. Truly, fortune means us to partner together. Don't you agree? Only a fool could mistake the thread of destiny what links us. You will be my savior true, and after me, the world entire. And with that, we must be off. I trust you know of the encampment outside the village. I must travel there with all speed, but the wilds are perilous of late. Would you see me there safely?
We'd best stay wary.
Hold a moment. There's art here. Aha, gold.
Endeavor to be ever calm.
Now
in
there's
battle.
a fine
Bide
treat.
your time, then strike.
Commission some new roads. We'll need
Success.
Kina's help
And
for
all
this.
thanks goes
Let's
to your
ask at the
fine
village.
work. We'd best be inside, don't you think? This may sound untoward, but have you aught in the way of coin? Please, I must make for the capital, but times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Times are it takes all I have just to keep the tears back. Will you spare some gold? I would repay you, of course. At some point. Most likely. I am so very much in love with you at this moment. A woman's heart is a dangerous creature, but you know well how to take it. Oft has it been said, a poor life is a happy one. I have never found this to be true. If ever fortune sees you to Grand Soren and me to setting up my shop, you must come visit. I shall even give you a discount. A small one. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. Thank you very much.
Hold, Minnow. I'd have your ear a moment. It's been a full sun since last I saw Kina. She spoke of the witchwood to find a cure for your wound. If she's gone there for true, I beg of you, find Kina and see her back safely, ere some ill befalls her.
What are you doing? You came searching for me? Forgive me. I would never wish to worry you. But I had to come. A witch walks these woods. One who understands the language of the dragon. If I may find her, I will beg her aid in healing your wound. Will you accompany me? This fog bodes ill. I would walk easier with you at my side. There must be off here, some small clue.
For all the danger. This pawn feels quite comfortable here.
There, that must be it. Come on, cuz. Begging your pardon, but we seek the witch of these woods. Oh? A great and aged woman? Perhaps you might have seen her?
The witch? You seek grandmother?
Your grandmother? Yes. Where might we find her? I would ask her aid in a dire matter.
She is dead. She died, as all must.
Oh. What of you then? Know you aught of the dragon? Can you read the worm speak?
Gran told me. Faith knows. It cloaks the dragon, cloaks the truth. Those who search for truth outside the faith are branded heretic.
So your grandmother told you naught of the dragon, that the faith might leave you be?
Yes.
Then it seems we must turn to the faith if we are to learn more. You have our thanks. We'll leave you in peace to return to our village.
I wonder what's inside.
Might I know you? You seem familiar.
This looks interesting.
Gran spoke of this. Said not to speak with you. With people from beyond the wood.
Treasure, perhaps.
Kina is safe. Thank the Maker. Pray, forgive her. If she acts the fool, 'tis only 'cause concern overwhelms her sense. She's like you in that, always setting off without so much as a thought. Most like the fault of ill parenting, which makes the blame mine then, eh?
Hit Grand Sword.
I trust you rested well, given the hour? The Arisen arose late this day, eh? We make for the capital, men. Like as not, the cart will draw beasts along the way. Stay vigilant. But fear not. We walk with the Arisen, slayer of hydras.
Let us go!
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Quite the grand structure. Oh.
We've arrived. Well done, men. A Hydra's head is a fine prize. His Grace will be pleased with the cause work. Walk proud through these streets, men. We are heroes to the people of Grand Sorin.
I'll make for the castle directly to offer my report to His Grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while. To the castle, men! Step lively!
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Arisen. I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you, begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Grand Sorin. Their kind's woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, know them.
State your business. The Pawn Guild, is it? All right. Through here and to the left. Just don't make a nuisance of yourself, eh?
If you would know more of we pawns, make for the Pawn Guild. Have you aught to sell? So this is the Pawn Guild.
Welcome, Arisen. We have awaited your coming. This pawn is called Barnaby. I tend to the affairs of the Pawn Guild. The guild serves as a place of rest for pawns, and as the gate to the Everfall. The Everfall lies beneath Grand Sorin. 'Tis a place of great importance to our kind. But for now, let us rejoice in the coming of the Arisen, the light that guides the Legion. It grieves me to burden you, weary from the road as you must be, but I fear trouble brews. I would beg your assistance in this matter, Arisen, if it please you. You have my thanks. Beyond lies the Everfall, an ancient place that sleeps beneath Grand Sorin's stones. We pawns have long served as keepers of the entrance to this place. But since the dragon's coming, a strange aura has filled the Everfall. A presence. If it be some omen of evil to come, we cannot allow it to go unchecked. I ask that you seek out the cause of the change, or some proof of what's happened. The Everfall is a place unique unto itself. This is not a simple task, nor a favor I ask lightly, which is why I ask you, Arisen. Please, lend us your aid.
The Everfall holds death for the careless.
So, this is the Everfall. Risen.
Anytime.
What could that odd light be? Strange, this light. What could be causing this light?
An evil eye.
I feel more familiar with this quest now. There is no way we can face this
Oh, meddlesome thing!
We must run, now!
I'm on my way.
Run!
Let's speak with Barnaby. I shall restore your health. Hold on.
A light. In the furthest depths, you say? I see. In truth, even we pawns know precious little of the Everfall. I can say with utmost certainty, though, the light you speak of is newly come. We cannot know if this small aberration will give rise to great calamity hence. But the chance enough is called to take action. We shall redouble our efforts here, and keep vigilant for further signs of change.
This is a place quite restful.
A word, sir. Are you the Arisen? I bring a message from the Duke himself. His Grace has judged your feat in slaying the Hydra, most laudable. To honor your noble works, you are hereby welcome to the Worm Hunt. You may now accept orders from Sir Maximilian, Captain of the Hunt. Bring this writ to Sir Maximilian outside the castle gates. He will instruct you further. The document confers the status of Hunter upon you. Carry it on your person, always.
Beyond those gates lies the Duke's castle, I warrant.
Ah, Arisen. My men have told me much of you. I have expected your visit. I am Sir Maximilian Eisenstern, Captain of the Hunt, so named by His Grace Duke Edmund Dragonsbane. I beg your forbearance whilst I detail what is expected of you in the hunt. The Worm Hunt license you carry permits the bearer to undertake the most vital of tasks. Those missions given by Duke Edmund himself. Of late, all our will is focused on learning of and defending against the wicked, a weighty task, to be sure, but one which the fate of the realm and its people rests upon. I am under orders to lend Arisen all reasonable aid as they might require. I would pray you return this assistance in kind. Many hopes are pinned upon you, sir. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the Worm Hunt. The choice is yours. Certainly. Then here are the details. I have important work for you, though some is of a less urgent. The task at hand is just such a case. Will you... As I was setting about to find work for you, I came upon this slate. I know not its origin, nor its age, but the writing it bears is old. So old, our men could only read a few words. Dragon, scar, Arisen, heart. What little we know all points to you, sir. Best you should have it. If there's aught of import written there, we need to know. Your task is to find out. It will be my honor to show... The choice is yours. Certainly. Then here are the details. I fear this task is no simple call to action, sir. It will no doubt take time and a more subtle approach than your other. Perhaps you've heard of the society they call Salvation. In truth, most of what we know is the product of such hearsay. They are a band of heretics who worship the dragon and welcome the perdition it brings. In the chaos come with the worm's arrival, their influence has grown. Ill news indeed. Pray, keep watch for signs of salvation as you go about your business. If you find aught, tell me. Good. I'll rest easier for it, sir.
Remember to save enough for lodging.
Well...
Asking after salvation, are you? You'll be one of Mason's friends, no doubt. All too eager, that one. He's been questioning everyone with ears to listen.
Mason keeps close track of Salvation's actions. He'll like being near the aqueduct. Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on. I believe Mason lives in these slums.
Well, hello? How good to see you again. You remember me, yes? Madeline? Yes? You'll find naught but the finest wares here. Thank you very much.
Is this way to Mason's den? Mason is said to frequent this area. Seems that many...
Looking for me, Fred. Bearing good tidings, I hope. Else here to put me in chains, I'll wager. No, it's salvation brings you here, aye? I've had cause to ask the good folk of Gran Soren about salvation myself. Seems I'm cursed with a villain's mien, though. One look at my face, stalls a man's tongue dead. Had I your gentle manner, I'd have them singing long and loud, no doubt. Seems to me we share a common goal. Perhaps you'd take on my investigation. Ah, that's grand. Here, take this with you.
I'm certain Cyrus knows
I've learned
something.
what to do in this quest.
Those without a trade or the means to earn a wage live here. I suspect Cyrus knows something.
The gathering's to take place down in the catacombs, I hear. You'll not find me there. 'Tis far too dangerous a place to brave for a night's diversion.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
The catacombs lie beyond the river, north of the capital. I remember them well. This leads down into the catacombs. Within lie the catacombs. Stay vigilant, Master. Few come to offer prayers for those who rest here in the catacombs.
This is our curse, that the soul must exist.
The voice grows clearer.
I heard a voice from beyond the door.
Is this material coil?
Voices, Master. We draw
And it
near
is
our
that
glory.
incompletion soul that all humans suffer.
He's shut fast.
Pain
Must be a
and
way out, Master.
lamentation. Whence then is salvation? 'Tis not to be found in pleasure. For pleasure is but another manifestation of the soul's inchoateness, a distraction born of flesh. It is but pain's shadow, and no less transcendent. Come to join our flock, Arisen. This is the answer, dear Arisen! Unto all things, death and chaos!
Quite a sight that was. Though I suppose it's the stuff of every day to you, Arisen. I'd thank you to join me for a moment.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
The zealots slipped past, but at least we snared this one. An humbler prize, to be sure, but at least he's talkative. No honor among thieves, eh?
'Twas just a lark. All in good fun. I never gave over to that rot about destruction and salvation. Never.
Just the same, it'd be trouble if we let him go free, now that he's seen the two of us together.
Wait! You promised me!
He's all yours.
The Elysian spoke.
It's not my place
Said
to
the
question
Arisen
judgment.
ran counter to the tides. The heretic, he said. But I see your reason.
My. Didn't know if you'd have the stomach to do for an unarmed man. Suppose I was wrong to doubt it. Glad to know you're someone I can trust in times to come. And come they shall. I'll send word along, friend. We'll bring this skulk of foxes to bear, you and I.
'Twas sound judgment, Arisen. This was the only way. This looks interesting. Even had you spared him, doubtless Mason would not have shown such mercy. Let us return to the capital. Are your travel preparations?
I hear you've become, what was it? Arisen. Important, aren't you now? Such a post must come with benefits, Gold and jewels and the like. You'll find naught but the finest wares.
Precious things gone lost or missing have a way of turning up there.
Ancient writings? Aye, that's simple enough. If you've the coin, that is. What? Oh, you just want alt red? Let's have a look then. As I said, simple enough. That's dragon there, then scar, arisen, and heart there. The rest is no script, friend, just flourish. This slate's no text. It's a cipher. Like as not, it holds some secret meaning to folk those words relate to. I'm not one of them. I fear that's all I can say, friend. I'm sure you'll find all you need, anytime.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
I
Others
believe I've
may
seen a
know more
courier
of
taking a
worm
break
speak.
from his rounds near the Fountain Square.
Let's ask around.
Dragon, heart, and scar, is it? Does it have aught to do with that drawing? The figure of hill figure Knoll? You know it, aye? The man drawn upon the hill north of the capital? He bears a scar across the heart. Or the chest, at least.
'Tis a fair distance to Hill Figure
I feel
Knoll.
more familiar.
Let's-
Him who knows that I know what he seeks to know, knows it well, while he who knows not what I know, or know not. You see me, yes? Then congratulations are due. You have found the man you seek. I am, or was, perhaps like you, a child of man, bound to the dragon. Well met, young Arisen. I am he who was forged by the dragon.
We finally arrived.
Well met, Arisen of the present day. New forged link in the grand chain. You have come seeking meaning for that slate and the words it bears. There is none. None, save that it brought you here to me. My form can be discerned only by the true Arisen. I am the Dragon Forged. Go now. Tell him that gave you the cipher of what you have heard here.
Sir Maximilian awaits word of what
I've
we've
gained
learned.
quest knowledge.
Well met, sir. Not a text, you say? A cipher, crafted to bring you to the Dragon Forge. I see. If this man speaks true, and is immortal, there's a fair chance he guided his grace as well. Be that the case, his words are well worth heeding, sir. Meet with him as time allows. With luck, he'll lead you to victory as well. Then the gatherings of salvation did have sinister purpose. 'Tis a grave shame the Elysians slipped our snare. We shall redouble our vigilance here to keep the city safe. I fear you are as like a target as Grand Sorin, though. Pray, be wary, Arisen. For now, I leave you with my thanks. It will be my honor to show you the ready. The choice is yours. This is a high honor, Arisen. See, you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now? You are quite certain? No time. Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir. A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
I cannot accompany you.
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of Cart. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favor with the leviathans within. Oh, tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command,
Every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no?
Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir. Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior. But again, you must excuse me. I am Eleanor, come just a few days past as a bride to the Duke. I pray you will serve my lord husband faithfully, Sir Warrior. I presume the crown you bear is a mark of your station as the Arisen? I must apologize for my laughter, good sir. I assure you I meant no disrespect.
You would gift me your crown, dear warrior? You are far too kind.
I shall cherish it. I shall pray for your safe travels, sir.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache, but I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
You've come. I came here to the Abbey in hopes they might find me worthy to send on to the Grand Cathedral in Aldring. No place holds so much wisdom concerning the dragon as there. While I am here, I train as a sister of the faith. I'm to gather flowers. They say I've talent as a healer. That if I labor hard enough, They say I'll learn to grant blessings upon others through flowers. I fear I am a poor judge of such things. 'Tis said a blessing of flowers leaves the recipient awash with joyous feeling. Any luck? Though in truth, 'tis the Mother Superior here I must convince of my abilities, and I must show them I've an aptitude as a healer. But as I said before, I've little notion what to expect. Could I ask you to give a flower to someone and tell me?
Perhaps someone in the church might advise us on whom to give the flower.
Is this one of Keena's flowers? No, surely not. To imbue the bloom with such energy after such a short time. 'Tis enough to make me doubt my senses. Pray, have the priest in Grand Soren or Cassidus take a look. In truth, she may yet pass the great cathedral's gates earlier than not.
Blessed flowers? Ah, of course. I've seen her handiwork as a healer myself. Novice though I may be, I am a priest of the faith. Were I to inspect a blossom she blessed, I should be able to judge the extent of her talent. Maker's breath! Pardon. Still, 'tis more than I'd imagined. She was ever eager to put her healing skills to use on you, Arisen. But with proper training, her abilities will grow to be a force of mercy and hope for the faith and all its children. Keena will be eager to
I've
hear
learned
what
what to do with it.
You delivered the flower. And what did the father say? Then they acknowledged my skill as a healer. I knew I was right to have come here. If I continue at this pace, I am sure to earn transfer to the Great Cathedral. I swear I will. Then I shall learn more of the dragon to aid in your journey.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
We meet again, friend.
You were raised with Keena, were you not? I would ask a service of you on her behalf. May her bless you, my child. As you know, Keena is well devoted to the church. She has distinguished herself here, in her studies and duties both. So it is at long last that her fervent wish has come true. She is granted transfer to the Grand Cathedral in the mainland. It is a great honor for our humble abbey. We are aglow with pride. We wish to bestow upon Keena a gift of blessed items, that the Maker may shield her on her journey. But alas, we find ourselves without certain sacred materials required for the blessing. As her friend since childhood, we can think of none more suited to gather these items. I would also ask you hold this errand secret from Keena. We hope to surprise her with the gift on the morning of her departure.
Perhaps we'd best ask the Mother Superior for more detail.
Keena, was it? Seems the girl's taken with the idea of training at the Grand Cathedral. We're mates, you and I, hmm? Well, perhaps I'll take the girl there myself. Don't look so worried, friend.
The materials can be found within the catacombs. I understand these self-same materials are readily available in processed form. The gold required, however, is formidable, and we feel the task worthy of a more
I'm excited. 'Tis nemesis to all pawns.
All consciousness ends once it takes hold.
I feel more familiar with this quest.
I've learned what to do in this quest. Here.
I have no doubt Keena's desire to visit the Grand Cathedral owes much to your role as Arisen. Acolytes of the faith have long some knowledge. My thanks, Arisen. This is all we required. We shall begin the blessing at once. May the Maker's light shine always upon you. Well, sister, the time is near. Our time together has been short, and yet you have become so very dear to the Abbey.
You make me feel quite small, sister. To quit the Abbey for my own reasons seems altogether selfish now.
Nonsense, child. It warms my heart to send one of our own to the Grand Cathedral. Before you depart, I would have you take this. A gift from all of us.
Oh, my! So this is why you spent such long hours afield. It is wonderful. I cannot imagine the effort it took to craft. My steps will be lighter knowing I bear the support of such fine friends. Pray remember, I seek only to aid you as you have so oft done for me. I will return with the knowledge you need to dispatch the worm. Just wait. Also, I would give you this. It is a small thing, hardly equal to all you've done for me, but listen to me. It seems there's nary a parting I can't turn painful. I shall return to you. I swear it.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
I feel more familiar with this.
You know of the witch that lives in those woods?
I'd imagine one will never tire of
This he understands worm speak, the dragon's own tongue.
That Hexer's lived there for many a year. Even as a child, I heard cradle tales of her witchery.
His Grace is keen to seek out the Old Crow. Even now, he gathers men for a search party.
This pawn ill likes the sound of witch hunts. Allow me to guide you.
Well, hello. Hail, Arisen. Looking dour as ever, I see. I've a proposal that might put some cheer in those cheeks. Will you hear me? Well, it's like this. A peddler is only as good as her suppliers. For my own part, being both clever and beautiful, I've little trouble keeping an inventory. But contentment leads to failure, so I seek new weaponsmiths to supply my shop. I have a certain one in mind, a man of singular talent, but caustic temperament. Much as you, in truth. The smith refuses audience with all but select clients, and upon such clients he bestows an idol, so as to prove his favor. If I can recover such a figurine, I would have singular right to peddle his wares in these parts. There is no cost I will not bear to gain this icon. So what say you, Arisen? Will you retrieve an idol for me? This is a job most suited to your talents. I pray you will not fail me in it. You'll find naught but the fun. Thank you very much. Ah, an idol! Wonderful! I was right to trust in you for this. This is the icon bestowed upon only the most valued of customers. I expected something more impressive. The weaponsmith will see me now, and no delay. What a coup for my humble shop. You've done me a great service, Arisen. I shall plan to repay the favor when next I receive new inventory. Until then, may the Maker guide your steps. You'll find naught but the fine... Thank you very much.
Quickly, we must help her.
Hang her! Hang the witch! She conjures a dragon! Damnable Hexer! Burn her! She's in with the dragon! By the Maker! The rock! It moves! Monster! This is her devilry!
You're up your stone. Be careful.
Any that would target me are mine.
I cannot move!
existed.
Celine, and...
I am sorry, Arisen. You share in my troubles through no fault of your own. Some part of me has long known I was, in truth, a pawn. I do not age or die as others. And always I found making my own decisions. Gran gifted me a portion of her very soul. It was a kindness I can never repay. At first, I knew not how to use this gift, but now I have met you.
Let's have a look.
So, you are Arisen. This may come as a small surprise, but I know well the path you walk. For you see, I myself was once Arisen. And this girl, Celine, was my pawn. The soul of an Arisen cannot but affect their follower. Given time, the pawn will assume the Arisen's very form. This is the bestowal of spirit, or so I named it. I did not grasp the full meaning of this transfer when first I noticed it. But see well, Celine. See how she resembles me? I pray she can soon live her life as a human true. Age and experience separate us, Arisen, but I know you ken my words. Celine is more than pawn now. She yearns to choose the course of her life, free from the will of others. If you can aid in this, there may yet be a future for her.
My pawn print?
Yes, I see it now. In truth, I had long thought as much. The ways of pawns and humans are so very close.
Can I truly live? Can I be human?
You can, Celine. The bestowal of spirit granted you my heart. As you learned of the world, you filled this heart with feelings of your own. Pawns are but shadows of life, doomed to forever echo out across the rift. But soon you will be freed of this unending cycle. Then will your thoughts belong to you alone. Then will you speak with your own voice.
My own voice. I would be with you.
I've learned of this area. Arisen and pawns share a rare bond.
Please, Arisen, so that I might stay in your village, under your roof. I want dearly for a place I can feel safe. Herbs? Ah, very well.
What's that? We need be distracted from our quest by fear for Celine no further.
Arisen, sir? Beg pardon, sir. I bear a message from Milady Eleanor. She would speak with you, sir. In private, if you please. Some would raise an eyebrow at such a request, given Milady's vows to the Duke. I trust... forgive me, Arisen. I must learn to hold my tongue around proper company. Pray, find me tonight in the castle gardens. Praise the Maker you've come, Arisen. Oh, this is glorious. Most glorious. Pardon me, sir. Forgive the ramblings of a handmaiden on a strange errand. It's only... Milady's request to see you is a rare thing, you see. First in all my years with her, in truth. I trust you understand the delicacy of the situation. Milady is a married woman, I need not remind you. And well, yes, Even innocent conversation could be bent foul were it discovered by others. Pray, walk softly, Arisen, and have a care to let none find you visiting Milady's chambers.
My warrior has come for me. You must think me a shameless harlot. Would that words could prove my love is pure?
Off to a nice siren after a long day's ruling, sire?
No, you must hide.
There's the boldness that filled a dragon!
Quickly!
You storm Milady's bedchambers with the urgency of a man in battle! Oh, fear not. I shan't eavesdrop on the ducal proceedings. I remain to stand watch and guard, sire. For your protection, of course.
My Lord Edmund, would you had mentioned your coming, I might have dressed more finely. My lord, what are
Lenore! Lenore! Oh, my love! Forgive me!
My Lord Edmund, is something...
Lenore! Forgive me! I was wrong! I take it back, Lenore! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Lenore! What have I...
Your Grace, Edmund, this isn't... This wicked fool mistook a trifling kindness that I once paid for something more. He stole into my room. I was terrified. This commoner must be made to learn, sire. Give him a taste of the lash and a stay in the dungeon. Festi! Festi, I know you're there!
Milady is mistaken. I would never violate His Grace's privacy while he violates Milady's privacy.
I'll brook none of your japes, fool! Summon the guards! Have this villain removed!
What have we? Friend of the Duchess, sneaking off to her chambers for a cup of tea? Must be a fine tea. What to come all this way in the dead of night? Perhaps you seek refreshment of a different sort, like a turn in the sheets with His Grace's own wife. Damn, you're tougher than you seem. Perhaps there's aught to this Arisen business after all.
forgiveness for this betrayal. But I was certain the Duke would cut me down where I stood had I not spoken so. You must run. The Duke is half mad and fearsome wrath. I shall think of some way to assuage him.
How did this happen?
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir. You've a stake in this, and a right to hear, sir. You know of Fornival, aye? He is among the wealthiest of Grand Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time. It seems Fornival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of crimes includes bribery, fraud, abduction, the selling of secrets, even collusion with Salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony, aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and you are to see me for you. I pray, make your choices. No doubt you're aware the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every... The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Grand Soren being waylaid. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. 'Tis not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield.
I am filled with fear, dear warrior. What an exquisite ring! Is this for me? Oh, I thank you, dear warrior. 'Tis truly a thing of beauty. I much prefer it to the bauble I received from the Duke.
Blustering fools just barged in. They hold me prisoner like some common criminal. 'Tis madness and base insult. You there, you're an able sort. There's time yet before my trial is decided. Pray, arrange for my acquittal however you may. If you see me through this storm, I'll sell to you at cost for the rest of my days. 'Tis a generous offer, eh? Now go, and pray put an end to this farce.
I had a feeling you might be our escort. Aye, we are the company of elites you're to march with. More jest, I know. We'll circle the capital, striking the Griffin as we come upon it along the way. We attack when it sets down. It is nothing so clever as to be called a stratagem, but it will work. If you still care to join us after hearing all that, let's be off.
I've gained quest knowledge.
So this is where we're to meet first. We best prepare for battle.
It's close. I can feel it.
Let's put the bait out here.
Would it come down if we leave it?
It comes!
It's a troubling foe!
Keep your eyes on the beast! Now, everyone! Hold the line! Quick! While it's raining!
Now! Strip it to the fire!
I'll not fall before this is settled.
I shall still the beast!
Damn bird. Fleeing to its roost the moment its fortunes turn. We cannot let this chance escape. Come, Arisen! Now, to the Blue Moon Tower!
Careful! A goblin!
I've learned what to do in this.
'Tis bled deep. Let's put an end to it.
A tower, standing in such remotes.
The hunting party is already within. Let's hasten to join them. I pray the hunting party fares well. Let's hurry after them.
We lost a number of men, but others yet fight on ahead. Please, sir, go to the raid.
Voices. Seems the hunting party is within.
Gage is near fallen! Help me!
Run up the tower's stairs! Quickly!
Griffin drums! Onward, master!
Don't stop! We're exposed here!
Master.
We made it through! Come and slay it from the rooftop!
Hurry, Master.
Very well.
Agreed. It must be done.
Just a moment.
Tis a dizzying climb. Don't even know which direction I'm pointed anymore.
We're no match for its strength. We must outsmart it.
Hail, Arisen! My thanks again for your aid, time past. I have come now to lend my support. The same prize you claim for me. Let us see how the creature takes to my arcane magic. What say you to that, beast?
Somehow,
we completed our
It was a
mission.
costly battle, but the Griffin poses a threat.
I'll take that.
Let's return.
When did I seem the hero, racing to the aid of those in peril? Truth be told, it was happenstance that delivered. I was tracing the steps of the sorcerer Salomette. And upon my arrival, I see you, locked in combat with a griffin. I knew it for a golden opportunity. No need for thanks, sir. No.
Welcome back, sir. Then the Griffin is defeated. Blessed relief, that. All who walk Grancis roads will rest easier for it. 'Tis welcome news, too, for trade. You and the others who fought have my thanks, Arisen.
You are to see me for your... I speak, pray. Make your... I would ask, material... The inquest has but... Good. You've brought evidence. Here, I shall see it submitted to the court. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts.
Fornival's inquest will begin soon. Let's deliver our findings. The judge will soon hand down his ruling. We'd best hurry to the capital's Fountain Square.
Order! I will have order! This inquest has its conclusion. Fornival Frescobaldi, in the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict. Guilty. Whereas you have deceived your fellow man to sate your avarice, the court sentences you to life imprisonment. This inquest is hereby ended.
Our task is done. Let us report our progress.
Word of Fornival's verdict has come. 'Twas a fair trial and thorough. Justice was done, thanks. I am not without pity for him and his house. But and for you, sir, the wages of diligence. Take it with my thanks. Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I've more tasks that require your attention. Pray, it grieves me to report an item was stolen from the castle's stores a few days back. It was a possession of the Duke's and a treasure of the realm. The band was stolen under heavy watch. I fear it to be the work of someone within the castle. But first, the ring must be reclaimed. You would do well to begin by asking the men and women of the castle what they know. That ring is a treasure to all Grancis, and a symbol of the Duke's authority. It must be. Many within the castle praise your bold deed. This theft is fast becoming the talk of the castle. I've more tasks that require. I'd a task I wished entrusted to use, but Sir Mercedes insisted it be hers. Though she is a knight come in good faith to aid us, she remains daughter to Hearthstone's lord. It does my heart no ease to see her undertake such a dangerous errand. Alas, in the face of her ardent petition, there was naught I could do but Can I ask that you at least accompany her, sir? My thanks, Arisen. Pray go and speak to Sir Mercedes.
I take it you've heard. Then you'll know that this task is mine. I'll not be an idle burden on the Duke's hospitality any longer. And surely you've won enough glory, sir. Allow me this one chance to prove myself. You have my thanks. This matter concerns Lord Julian as well. There is talk of dark happenings at the Stone of the North. Lord Julian's watch. He set out for the hold himself some time ago. But there has been no word since. Someone must go and see what has become of him. As a fellow guest of the Duke's, I felt it my duty. I would forbid you from interceding, but you no doubt have your own reasons for going. I will not stop you from joining me, but neither can I wait. Follow if you wish, sir. I am off.
Sir Mercedes will be atop the hole by now. We'll work to suppress them here.
The best men and the strongest hold are powerless without supplies delivered.
Viper! You colluded with Salvation to work sedition among the Duke's men!
Salvation? You place me in ill company. I'm a man of this world. Fantasies of death and redemption concern me not one whit. Now, legends. Legends stoke up the masses. If Duke Edmund were to best a second dragon, Grancis would take the Ascendant. But her neighbors ill want a giant looming at their borders, am I wrong?
Spare me your sophistry! The word neighbor sours on your forky tongue. Our lands have long sworn unstinting aid to any neighbor beset by the dragon.
Unstinting, you say? Tell me then, why has your Lord Father not sent your brother, joined by Hearthstone's finest steel? Why am I speaking instead with a bleating she-goat mocked even by her own men?
You will retract those words, sir!
Else suffer what consequence?
Else I shall wash my honor clean in your blood!
And you? You will play her second? I would welcome the challenge.
Stay out of this! He's made an open mockery of me and my homeland! I had thought, nay trusted you were above the base treasons of Salvation's like. The Knight's champion. An oathbreaker of your ilk is champion to no man, Julian.
Salvation? Damns a lot of them. And their idle talk of destruction and redemption. They were convenient to my purpose, nothing more.
The day of Edmund Dragonsbane is past. He will not slay another worm. So what cause is served by sending men to die for his pleasure? The swift death of Grancis is the greatest mercy to our neighbors.
And what of those of this land who will die for your peace? Will you stand idly by while a people lose their land, their very lives, to a plague of beasts? You are no knight, villain!
Pray, think of the morrow. The dragon will come again, to your homeland and to mine. Who shall stand against it then, if we are spent, all of us, for having held to some ancient pact? What is gained by all our deaths? Naught, I say, and naught would say your Lord Father.
How dare you, sir! I will not suffer such slander!
You know it to be true. Has he sent his finest blades? A general fit to Nixon? No, he sent an ornament, so she too daft to see it. 'Tis an empty show.
Bastard!
Do it!
Your head is a meager trophy. The men of the fort may have use of you yet. Even a she-goat's skin can warm a desperate man o' nights.
What? Is no slander beneath you?
The duel is well and settled, Arisen. Be gone from my sight at once. I've no more patience to indulge your play at knighthood, little girl. Your failure to quell the revolt is cause enough to run home to Hearthstone, tail twixt your legs. I tell you this in the spirit of mercy. If you cannot best me, you cannot best the dragon. Run along home while you yet live. Do you think me cruel, Arisen? 'Tis a sorry truth that righteousness is a rare luxury in war. You are pledged to slay the worm, and that alone. No oath binds you to the Duke, nor would my death do you any great service. There are those might call me a monster, but I am no dragon, sir. What say you?
I must make a pitiable sight. I knew. I am a meager choice to send as aid. I know it well. Still, I could not. I fear I put on a shameful display. Lord Julian had the truth of it, every word. I am weak. I serve no purpose here, save as hollow homage to an empty pact. Aids in name only. Hearthstone or Grancis, there's not a man in either who expected anything else of me. I knew it well enough, tasted it on every breath I drew. Yet still, I fancied myself a knight. Arisen. I will return to Hearthstone. Not to lick my wounds, but to petition my Lord Father that Grancis people receive true aid. I will not send you to meet the dragon with their fates weighing upon you. After, I shall return here, to aid you however I may. I am a fool. Pray, accept this token. I haven't much to give, but it would please me to know it provided you some small comfort on your journey. cannot hope to grow strong overnight, but I will return a woman able to serve you. Until then, pray be well.
This passage links south and central Grancis.
'Tis a sorcerer we face. We must be ready for anything.
Well, well. The Arisen. Toast of all Grand Sorin. Does the work of all mankind's savior truly afford the time to go hunting petty thieves? If you insist on a game of cat and mouse, what say we see which role you'll fill?
I shall take all the reins from the man.
And more red than the fools in the Duke's Guard are roused. But alas, I've not the time to game, sir. Farewell.
Lost him. Shall we return to Grand Sorin now?
Truly, the Arisen is a profession given to leisure. Or do you hope to earn your meals catching stray wizards for fear of actually facing the dragon? Alas, I'm not one for company. Let us be done with this. You've come to your journey's end! Working Ring is a talisman of incomparable character. A vessel worthy of housing the whole island. What sublime bliss! What heady rack! Yes, I will see my dream made reality. Innocence. Sole inhabitant ring. In it, I shall be reborn unto life everlasting. This is true magic. Challenge Arisen. You think you're clever, do you?
It is hurt!
Talisman!
All that remains is to
Purge them with holy light! Into their bones! Holy light!
I'll take that.
Salamet is here in Grancis. Seek, we must. The ring is reclaimed. I haven't the words to express my esteem, sir. A talisman of such power must be kept from those who will use it for ill purpose. The Duke will see it well guarded, and the faults in the castle's security mended. Pray let this lead us all to take greater care in the future. For now, you have my thanks. What? Very well. I shall see to it at once. A matter of a most pressing nature has come to us. Make for the southern Way Castle immediately. I've received a report that one of the Duke's men has returned from afar, gravely wounded. He asks to speak with you, in all haste, Arisen. 'Tis odd his message was not writ in the report. An oversight brought on by haste, no doubt. Pray, fly to the Way Castle and hear the man's message, sir. Meanwhile, I am to see the Duke on another matter no less urgent. 'Tis a restless day.
Quite the grand structure.
Arisen! Urgent word from the capital, sir! You are to return to Aldous' side with all possible haste.
I've an uneasy feeling about this.
I feel more familiar
Master,
with this
to the
quest
capital. I fear trouble awaits us within the capital prison. Best we went prepared. What can we do?
What damage have I wrought in carelessness to allow an agent of salvation through? And in sending you away afore the creature was revived, the damage was all the greater. While I, in my fool credulity, ran to the castle, only to be knocked insensate by some villain. 'Twas a lucky thing the beast was kept from the residential quarter. Or the castle. We must rethink the practice of tribute to prevent such a happening again. For now, though, the danger has passed. What of the damages?
We held our ground somehow. Not a single trophy was lost, sir. 'Tis a testament to the efforts of the Arisen. You have our thanks, sir.
truly, sir, you are a wonder. You've handled the task perfectly. The beast is slain, and the treasure unscathed. 'Tis the first chapter of a new legend, sir. Or at the very least, a task well done. Hail, Arisen. Good. His Grace has taken notice of your feats and selected you to lead an expedition. 'Tis a difficult task, but of critical importance to the defense of the front. The Duke was adamant that none would do so fine. The journey will take you afar, Arisen. If you've tasks to complete or personal matters to attend to, pray, do so now. It is like you will not see Grand Sorin for some time. Then come. The Duke wished to see you before you set out.
My, 'tis too great an honor for one of my stature.
It seems the office of Arisen brings with it equal parts strength and ambition. I am greatly pleased by your work, sir. I would see you rewarded for all you've done. Come, follow me. I have aught to give you afore you set out. There's no call for humility, sir. Take it. The expedition will no doubt hold its share of dangers. May the Maker speed your steps.
Urgent news, Your Grace. A messenger has come bearing word from the Great Wall. The hold has fallen to a man calling himself the leader of salvation. He's taking captives and threatens to offer up a grand sacrifice to see the land cleansed.
The expedition will keep, Arisen. Head for the Great Wall at once, and quash Salvation's designs afore they're realized. This matter takes precedence over all others. Now go.
Thanks the Maker you yet live. I have not the words to apologize for your suffering. The Duke was furious at the news of our actions, as I'm sure you might imagine. In his rage, he banished my Lady Eleanor to the lonely northern lands. Now she fears her husband will have her killed. Her very life is in jeopardy, Arisen. We must take our next move before his. We plan to flee and seek refuge in our native Meloir. Please, Arisen, make for the manse and find the Duchess, else she find an assassin's blade. Rescue her. I have a set of soldiers' equipment I stole away for you. Wear it to enter the manse without attracting the attentions of the guard. Please, Arisen, I beg of you, make for the northern manse with all speed.
What's this? A new recruit, is it? My shift only started a moment ago, but as you're here, I must speak ill of good fortune.
come for me. I've yearned to see you so, all this time.
Over there.
The guard! Careful!
Found you!
The main exit is far too perilous. We should take this way.
Fall back!
Cross here. Might you carry me across?
I am relieved to see you again. Armed bandits arisen.
Master, you're safe. Come, let's away. I'll heal your wounds. Where are you going, searching this area? Let's be quit of this place.
Milady! Mirabelle! These good men are for Milord. They'll see us safely home.
Come, milady. Let us be off for home. I am well eager to be quit of this place. Let's be done with dragons and that awful duke. That one deserves to be eaten up. I'll shed no tears when that beast leaves this land in ash.
I fear this is farewell, dear champion. I'll never forget you.
All right, milady. Let's be off. Quickly now.
I swear it, my love. I'll never forget.
Lady Eleanor is free again. We can but hope she finds good fortune in the road ahead.
Lady Eleanor is free again. We can but hope she finds good fortune in the road ahead.
'Tis the rear of the Duke's Mall. The Great Wall was built to keep all manner of beasts
We've
from
arrived.
Francis.
Perhaps we'd best rest a moment before entering.
This
It is a grander structure than the other holds we've seen.
It does look very solid. 'Tis a heavy onus the men here.
Ah, the Arisen. Welcome. It would seem our fates are closely bound. The honeyed sleep of destruction will find this place, and all the world in its turn. Indeed, the coming night ill needs us, its faithful harbingers. Just as you and your hubris cannot hope to stop the divine beast that marked you. Before its might, you stand as useless and frail as this ungainly contrivance of brick and mortar. Nonetheless, the trice you might delay the dragon's coming is blasphemy just the same. Walls reduced to dust. But first they shall peel the flesh from your bones, my dear Arisen. Misjudged the extent of your skill, dear Arisen. I see it was folly to worry of walls and armies while you still live. However, it seems my regret will be short-lived. Don't you feel it? The very air dances around us. The long night is come. The dragon's reign at last begins! Merciful winged death! All-powerful and merciless Grigori! Behold, you unrepentant blasphemers! This is absolute truth! This is salvation!
The rantings of an up-jump zealot make for tedious listening. His ilk serves no role in what is to come. Only my death will staunch the flood of destruction, a task still far beyond your means. If you would face me, seek me out, and I shall allow it. But heed the zealot's lesson well, when the weak court death may find it. Until then, I shall hold your little keepsake safe. Your dragon forged will speak for my diligence in that. The choice falls not to me, nor to the whims of fate. It is yours alone.
There's aught over here. I'll take that.
The scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate all...
Here for business? Then you've heard not the news. Madeline's in some trouble of late. She abandoned her shop and fled under cover of night.
'Tis Madeline's blade, make no mistake. Has something happened? Her dagger returned.
Madeline, the young woman what ran the shop, bolted past this very spot but a short time ago. Quite the beauty, that one. Looks like she was trying to lose some suitor come for her hand, eh? Of course, I've heard talk about her in some troubles. Might be she was fleeing the guard.
Others must have seen what...
Perhaps we'd best ask around.
Madeline's shop? Sure, everyone knows of it. She bought the place when the first owner fled the dragon. Opened for business soon after. She has a fine head for figures. Bit stingy with the credit, if I dare say so. It's odd she closed so sudden like. I'd wager there's more to this tale than we can say.
Where would she hide? Banana.
Madeline fled along the waterway below us. No, what's this doing here?
There, the tower in the distance. What says the map, Risen? I'd not thought to find such a place here.
Take care when walking at the water's edge.
So I'm discovered at last. You must believe me, I've done nothing wrong. They say I dealt in banned goods. If it's true, I swear it was not my intent. But as I don't expect them to take me at my word, I was forced into hiding. I fled in such haste, all my goods were left behind. More's the pity, I suppose. Wish I'd thought to secure my dagger. It's a kind of charm what brings good fortune, you see. Maker's breath! That's my dagger! Oh, you beautiful thing! I can hardly believe it! I could just kiss you. I have not the words to thank you. It's been at my side ere I started my trade, many moons ago. But then, I've greater concerns at the moment. I've never seen trouble the likes of this. Even now, I feel the tears welling. It took all of my will and every last bit of gold to see that shop opened. And now, if you hadn't found me, I don't know what I'd do. Huh? No! Soldiers!
Aye, Arisen. Well met. We pursue a female merchant named Madeline. She is charged by His Grace with trafficking in those queer medallions. As a symbol of salvation, the sale of such is blasphemy and treason both. We mean to arrest her and uncover the girl's connection to the Zealots' leadership. We believe she is in hiding near here. Have you seen aught that might aid us? No? We have reports she fled here.
Oh, there she is!
Don't let her escape! Forgive me, sir. Duty calls.
You saved me. Thank you. As Arisen, I suspect lying does not come easy. I'm sorry to have asked it of you. I can tarry no longer. I must seek safety somewhere further off. I'm at peace with the loss of my shop and merchandise. Such things can be replaced. But parting from you is a blow far more cruel. What? I speak from the heart. It shames me to ask for more when you have given me so much. Yet, might you spare some gold for my travels? My hasty departure left me without a single coin to my name. If all goes well, I shall pay you back in full. Most likely. Eventually. Thank you. You show such kindness to this foolish girl, and I love you for it. Once I'm safely away, I will establish a new shop in whatever place my travels take me. And when my purse jingles once again, I shall track you down and repay my debt. Truly. Well, I must be off. I must say, before leaving Cassidus with you, my life was utterly hopeless. But see how far I've come. I even had a shop of my own. If only for a moment, I can take pride in that. And as this adventure failed to kill me, perhaps I may even learn aught from it. Or not. I know not what fortune holds for you, Arisen, but I trust it will be terrifically exciting. Please don't die. Promise me you'll come see me in my next shop. Farewell, Arisen.
Aye, 'tis a shame, but she's the sort to flourish where'er she goes.
The hour is come, Arisen. The door lies open. Seek the temple atop the Tainted Mountain, beyond the Great Wall, at its pinnacle, in the shadow of the worm, keeper of the Endless Ring. You will make your choice. What you there become, only you can decide.
'Tis a heavy onus the men here bear.
I can feel the dragon. We're near.
Here the rite will end, Master, and with it,
I'll bid you.
Saurian! A Gore Chimera! Attack while I hold it! Strike with all you have! With the advantage, keep attacking!
It's fallen!
Are you all right, Master?
No turn is mine!
What is your purpose here, Arisen? If you sought to live, you had naught but run and hide yourself away. But then, tell me, child of man, what does it mean to live in truth? To wage war against the passing of days. To pray to the unseen for a few breaths more. To raise grand cities from stone and spawn new life in turn. Mankind has done this, yes, and more. But is the tapestry you weave truly of your own design?
We eat when hungry, and we sleep when tired of eating. We kill them as we want them dead.
Their kind is easy to fathom. They go on living from simple fear of death. But not mankind. Some welcome the end with arms outstretched, while others come to face death incarnate, arms in hand. I ask again, what is your purpose here, Arisen? One path to your survival lies in my defeat. Still my heart, and you stay the coming end. Another path before you is to offer up that which you hold most dear. Abandon all delusions of control. For the price of a single life, I shall leave this land in peace. As my vanquisher, the duchy would bow to you. Wealth and power are sweet anodyne for heartache. You'll not gainsay my terms are more than generous. If it matters aught, the man who rules this land now won that honor through just such a bargain. The decision is yours, Arisen. Now, choose.
I know not which is right.
Though I called you here to me, it was ever your own feet, your own will that brought you. And now again, the choice is yours, Arisen. Offer up the life of your beloved, here and now, and you shall live as sovereign of this land. You would face me then? Ah, 'tis a fool's choice, Arisen. But better fool than craven. I knew your mind ere you came. Still, I ask this final time, Arisen, will you stand and fight? Your choice is made, Arisen. As you have willed it, so shall it be.
Let's away for now. This way.
Come, run!
Cannot reach it from the ground.
There's a way up here. I have a very bad feeling about all this. Watch your step.
place, Arisen. Know the frailty of the works of man. This hold once stood proud and firm. 'Twas the foolish decision of a man too weak that brought it down.
Strike it from the rooftop! She can make our stand here!
It is within my range!
Your very heart rests here within me. Reclaim that which you have lost. Take back your life, the surge of blood that takes you to this world. It awaits you, Arisen, yearning here within me. The hour for turning back is past. The world will have its answer. You or me. Death or life beyond. If you would gain aught, give your birth now. Such is the contest you have chosen. So far to be stricken with cowardice, Arisen. You have chosen your path. Shapes the soulless bond. You've trained them well, Arisen.
Cannot reach it from the ground.
This battle you have begun sits at the very heart of all creation. We are the axis about which the world turns, Arisen. Time itself grows with your footsteps. Stubborn child. Whatever meaning life holds, it makes men deaf to all reason. Heed me well, Arisen. In my death, you've won a future for this world. But what that future spells for you, for all men, is a truth you'll find staring back from this world's utmost depth. Arisen, you have earned back what is yours. Your life belongs now to no other. You've won it by rights. It is yours to use or cast away as you see fit. Remember that.
ever my knight in gleaming armor. You championed me against the worm itself. I couldn't abide living in this cursed land any longer. But as I fled, I was captured by the dragon. I nearly lost all hope entirely. I was deathly afraid. In truth, I was afraid even of returning home. My father would never abide my having sundered the marriage he crafted. There was a time I even considered death. But when the moment came, there in the dragon's talons, I found myself calling out to you. And you came. You have saved me, sir. And not just with steel and valor. I fear my words fail me. You have saved my all, my dearest warrior, my great redeemer.
I've become human. Have I not? Human. Like you. No more do I follow another as I did Gran. As a pawn does her master. Now I can live together with you as a fellow man. An equal. In truth, I would gladly leave here now to go anywhere with you. But I would be naught but a burden if I joined you now. After what has happened here, Perhaps I had best not be seen a while. Do not worry for me. I have ever lived hidden away from others. Once all has grown calm, will you come and see me again?
I am worried for the capital, Arisen. Perhaps we'd best return.
What's this?
This looks interesting.
Well met, Arisen. We've been awaiting your return. Waste no time on us, sir. The Duke awaits. I fear for the others in the castle besides. Though 'tis small mercy to be spared, only to face this world. Perhaps we'll all be wishing the earth devoured us ere long.
No one could have desired such destruction.
Arisen. Grand Soren is... The capital is full. I feel something from the depths of the world.
You met with the dragon. And don't think for a minute I don't know what you did then. I of all men. No human hands could fell that beast! No. You took the dragon's bargain! You conspired with it to wither me and usurp my seat as Duke! But you'll not be quit of me so easily! You said you may come, I would yet rule this land. I knew neither age nor the sting of death while the dragon yet drew breath. But you covetous wretch! You wanted eternal life for your own, and my title what's more. You, the dragon's blood! You sold your love to death in exchange for glory. The beast promised you my seat. You slew me, is that it? Is it?
Well, you'll not have it. You'll never have it. They'll not have
What? Your Grace? What devilry is at work here?
Devilry indeed. And high treason. This brigand has joined a covenant with the dragon and struck me with a curse. He will tell you the beast is dead. Lies! He has become its minion, spreading evil upon this land as upon its ruler. Just look upon the hellish wall that gapes where once our city stood, and tell me this is not the work of the dragon's dark magic. Seize this traitor at once!
Are you all right? How could you? All the way down. Also cannot Alas, I am too bound to follow my orders are revealed.
They're armed, Master! This way! Hurry!
Is a truth you'll find staring back from this world's utmost depths.
We stand at the throne.
If you would heed my call, prove now your worth. Show that you've the strength to break the yoke that binds you.
I would ask aught of you, Arisen. Please, take this. My mistress gathered their like as she sought her way through the depths. She died as she was done. If you would take up her task, pray bring them here to me. I trust that you will see my mistress' will done. I shall await you further on.
A nexus worlds. It was a long road we walked, and yet come to an end so soon. I am therefore truly trapped here, left to wander for all time.
Our descent was slow work, and hard won. In the end, it claimed my master's life. This place is home to fearsome creatures, sir. Take care.
There are those among the pawns that haunt this place who attack any they see. I know not the cause of their corruption. Perhaps no one does.
This place feels like no other. Stay vigilant.
It is an evil eye!
Are we truly trapped here? Left to wander for this place?
Leave it to us! At once! Ha!
Sure to open a new way forward.
Gathering these may open a new way to us.
Yes, at last. At last you've gathered the whole of them. With them, you can summon forth a rift of considerable power. This rift, born of the Wakestone's power, will guide you forward, Arisen. I fear there will be no returning to this place. Are you prepared to journey on? End this, Arisen. May the world be put right by your hand.
Well met, Arisen. I'll not waste time on rhetoric. Defeat me, and take my place as keeper of this world. You saw it awaiting you at the end of your descent. Aye, the same world you've traveled to arrive at this place. A world you may well now inherit. It is a simple proposition, no different than any you've faced. You need only the will to claim what is offered you. The will to survive. Yes, fight, Arisen, as you ever have fought in coming here. What is it that impels you? What force spurs you on? What sustained your wanderings and led you here? I ask, what is it that makes you alive? 'Tis volition, unbending will. You are here because you willed it, Arisen, and alone has brought you here. Consider the infinite potential. Just as you call forth pawns, so I command all life into existence. Call it divine creation if you must, but expect none of the mercy men seek in their gods. This is cold truth, the unbending reality of a world without compassion. The world and all its denizens are but empty vessels. In that regard, no different than the pawns. Without volition, there is no true life. The world falls stagnant, dead as an ocean with no current to guide it. That volition is tempered by the struggle for survival. The decision, just like yours, to fight. Just as the pawns need a master's command, so the world thirsts for the will to live. Let us continue. Show that you are more than an empty vessel, animated by forces unseen. Show that the temper of yours strong enough to command far more than mere pawns. Show that your will is fit to bind the fraying center of this world and hold it fast. Fight tooth and claw. Struggle now and cling to life. Show that living holds worth enough to fight for. It is time to decide. Will you claim your right as Arisen? Or shrug the burden and seek peace in oblivion? Just so. One foot after the next, come what may. That is what it means to live. Turn back now, and I will grant you a merciful death. The choice is yours, Arisen. Yours alone. 'Tis a simple choice, Arisen. Step forward or retreat. Accept the quiet emptiness of a false peace, a false life.
Put an end to it. Praises of the quiet life are sung far too infrequent. That's a mite harsh, ever the noble one of you.
No. There is naught to be gained from my words now.
You're not without a home to return to. Why? What is it drives you so?
My! 'Tis too great an honor for one of my stature.
Why this hesitation, sir? You've aught to protect, do you not?
This
your answer, then.
I would beg you rest a while, but just as like you would turn a deaf ear. Instead, I ask only that you keep us in mind now and
You seem to have elected me for something I could not fight. The sight of those I
You are close now. So very close to me.
Come, Arisen. I shall meet you on your own terms, joined by my own companions of old. You stand now at its end, Arisen. See your journey through. Yes, stoke the flame of your will to survive, to be victorious. Temper your soul in its heat. The forge of my heart grows cold, and the world shivers for it. Know this is a fight that knows no end. It repeats upon itself, that all the world may repeat with it. And so the cycle continues, forever and ever. Shake our shadows on. It is a fight that knows no end. It repeats upon itself, that all the world may repeat with it. And so the cycle continues, forever and ever and ever. My life is yours, Master, until it's... Arisen, forgive me. All I've done was to test your will. It is the fate of all Arisen. You and I are swept up in the current, same as the rest. Each tempers the volition of the next, and the endless cycle continues. And so, until the coming of a new soul fit to craft the will to live, someone like you. Until that day, may you guide the world ever justly. I present you with the God's Bane Blade. Those who arise to oversee this world are undying, save by this bronze kiss. I ask that you, as the world's new seneschal, use it now to vouchsafe freedom to your weary servant. Speak your mind, Master, and this pawn will follow. This bears the look of the new-crowned sovereign and keeper of eternity. Grant me now this single boon. The fire of my life is spent and guttering. Give me freedom with the kiss of the God's Bane Blade. If there is aught you wish to know before my death, you need but ask. My knowledge, as my all, is yours to take. What the Seneschal is steward to the world, The world you traveled now rests in your care. Just as the Arisen calls pawns into being and sets them to motion, the Seneschal holds dominion over all living things. There are those who would call such a being Maker, or God. I cannot deny the claim any more than affirm it. In the end, they are but words. Call it what you will, such is the office I have served, just as those before me and you beyond, unto eternity. A strong will is needed to sustain the world. New crowned sovereign and keeper of it, if there is aught you wish to, my knowledge, the pawns exist astride the rift. They speak of a multitude of worlds, each infinite unto itself. Limitless in span and lost to time, these worlds extend in an eternal, perfect loop. Just as a ring lacks start and end, so this world has no origin, no final terminus. If it does, they lie beyond our ken. We are prisoners of unpassing time, wandering an unending land. What lies beyond, we cannot know. I've no words to new crowns, the fire. If there is aught you, my knowledge, aye, there is life in the world, and with it death. Naught lasts forever. Each rises and falls in its time. But such is a death akin to that of pawns. They appear in this world, then vanish only to appear again, like bubbles in a mountain spring. As so it is with all that lives within this eternal world. In time, you will come to see it happen under your watch as Seneschal. Each beast, each blade of grass, each human life is born to die and be born again, in endless rhythm. Naught lasts forever, yet all persists unto eternity. Rifts are but new crowned if there is all my knowledge, will is that which led you to this place, and that which turns the eternal wheel of the world. Along the endless string of life and death, there are some born with a hunger. They yearn for some other, better place. They are the Arisen, nascent fountainheads of will. And so the dragon is sent into the world to guide the Arisen, and refine them, to temper their wills into aught capable of sustaining the world. And so the cycle of our world has e'er continued. It feels even we who new crowned sovereign and the fire. If there is aught you wish to know before my... Mourn me not, for I welcome the release. At long last, I am free of eternity, of infinity, free of the cruel, unending ring.
Open your eyes!
I've given up hope of seeing you again, in any form. It's clear that forces beyond my ken are at work here. But I'll ask no questions. Not today.